Okay folks, I just wanted to give you a quick update. It's been a week since my last video. Just want to show you some of the progress that's been made. Show you what the plants have been doing. And as usual, we're going to start from left to right. You see, you got quite a few female cucumbers. There's one there. I just finished doing some pollinating, where I would go in, take a little bristle brush, and go in, stick it in there in the male, and then bring it in here and actually pollinate the female. And there's the cucumber there. But everything seems to be growing. Not encountering too many problems. I guess the only real major problem that I'm having right now is growth. Is because that's my tomato plant right there. Bunch more blooms since last time I videoed. Got quite a few coming up. Here's my problem. That's the height of the tomato plants, and there's the greenhouse. So I'm going to have to remedy that somehow. But let me show you what everything else is doing. In the rail system back here, if you saw my last video, wow, that's a big old wasp. But there's the lemon basil doing well. I think that's the lime basil. Then the sweet basil. And this basil here, I think this is another sweet basil. But before we put it in here, this thing was ready to die. Now, if you check out my last video a week ago, it wasn't even this tall, but it is doing quite well this time. And right here you see the drip line going in. I'm holding it down with a bunch of rocks, but what I did was I threw a couple of pepper seeds in a Rockwell cube and stuck it right down, covered it up with some Hydroton, stuck the cup right down in there. Of course, the Rockwell cube is actually, I soaked it in the solution before I put it in there, and I want to see what it's going to do. You know, like MHP Gardner says, sometimes you don't know, whether you're doing the right thing or wrong thing. So just give it a try and see what happens. And that's what I'm doing. Pepper plants in the back, banana pepper plants, are doing quite well. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a few blooms there that I didn't have a week ago. And on this one here, you can actually see the pepper coming up. Banana pepper starting to form right there. Okay, and then there's a bloom back there also. So pretty much everything's going pretty good. Got a couple of more cucumbers over here. Did some pollinating there. Looking pretty good. I got cucumber coming up right here. And then the monster cucumber plant is, see what's going on here. Yeah, it looks like a little cucumber coming up there. Not sure. I see quite a few females. There's one there. Quite a few. There's one there. The males are opening. We just had a serious rainstorm, and I was waiting for the sun to come back out. And you see the monster cucumber plant is going up to the top of the greenhouse, and then the cucumber plant right next to it got a cucumber forming right there. Actually got one right here. I see quite a few on there starting to form, but I'm also seeing something like this here. This one is actually looks like it's dead. Then I got two right next to it starting to form. So we're gonna see what happens. The roots down in there are going great, but I want to show you that last squash that I showed you that had the bloom on the end of it. It actually died on me, and I'm not sure why. I don't know. Been looking at it, trying to figure that one out. But at the same time, when this one died, that one there was forming, and the actual petals that were on the end of that dropped off. And then we noticed that one right there. So we have that. Try to get a better shot of it. And then that one down there. So other than that one dying, the squash plant is doing quite well. And I actually have another squash forming right there. So we'll see what happens. A lot of my time is dedicated, my free time is dedicated to researching and trying to figure out what's going on with you know, with the plants and everything. But my tomato plants that came out of the aquaponics, showed them to you last week. They're getting bigger, healthier, looking pretty good. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I think the missus and I are gonna have to figure out what are we gonna do about greenhouse size, because it may be time to expand. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated and keep you posted. Oh, and by the way, the cucumbers that we harvested in my last video, man, let me tell you, they were awesome. They were good. We made a salad out of them. We gave one away. And actually, what's remarkable is we still have one. We didn't refrigerate it. We didn't cut it. And it's actually still fresh. So I said what I'm going to do is get a store-bought cucumber, and my next harvest of cucumber, I'm going to put them side by side and see how long they last. If a store-bought one will last longer than one that I grow myself, or vice versa. And then the one that I gave away, the young lady that I gave it to, she actually says she noticed that the inside was, you know, it was whiter, it was firmer, and it even had a better taste. So thumbs up for doing things the natural way and growing it yourself. So all right, we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on videoing my progress, and if you have any comments, feedback, I welcome them. I'm new to this, and I'm pretty sure there's some things I'm not doing right, but at the same time, sometimes I'm just happy to, you know, to be able to harvest something off of it. Yeah, the cilantro's getting too big. We've harvested off of that so many times. I think I'm not sure what we're going to do with the cilantro. And those right there, I didn't tell you last time, these are actually Spanish onions, and I'm not sure what they're going to do. I've been pulling them up to see if anything's forming on the roots. I'm not quite sure what they'll do, but again, like I said, it's all a learning experience, and we'll see what happens. Alright, until the next time, I'll keep you updated, I'll keep you posted. Like I said, comments are welcome. Alright, y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.